Here is News Channel 2 Sports Director Spencer Davidson.
Good evening. After a quiet day yesterday, high school spring sports playoffs return to action today. We have reached the quarterfinals in the Section 3 baseball and softball tournaments, and we'll start off in baseball in Class C with an all-local matchup. In Westmoreland, the top seed and undefeated Bulldogs host 8th seed Mount Markham. We'll pick it up in the fourth, 7-2 Westmo. Mustangs have 2 on with Owen Jones up. Grounded to short, Jones thrown out at first. Bryce Lynch scores on the fielder's choice. Mount Markham pulls within 4. Next batter, Wyatt Young up with a man on third. There's a base knock to shallow right. That gets Kevin Gates home, and now the deficit is 3. In the bottom half, Westmoreland responds with 2 on. Michael Scalise grounded past third. That plates Caleb Miller, and the Bulldogs are back up 4. A wild pitch made it a 5-run game. Later, runner on third, Mitchell Holmes, slapped to right and through. Scalise scores. Bulldogs cruising. They're up 10-4. Top 5, Mustangs have 1 on. Hunter Kierpeck on the mound for Westmo. With 2 strikes, he catches Nate Picola looking. Snap throw to first. Got him. It's an inning-ending strike him out, throw him out to curb Mount Markham's threat. Westmo would add 4 more runs in the bottom of the 6th. They go on to win 14-4. They'll play 12-seed Lafayette in the semifinals at Murnane Field on Saturday. Over in Whitesboro, the unbeaten top seed Warriors host 8-seed Jamesville DeWitt in Class A. 1-1, bottom of the second. Whitesboro has the bases loaded. Ryan Cook with the patience takes ball 4 to walk in a run with Dominic Bullis scoring. Warriors back on top by 1. Next batter, Brian Zibitnewski. He gets plunked, wears it for a hit by pitch, and that'll get another home. Colin Skirmont is scoring there, and it's 3-1. Top of the third, Red Rams have Carter King up at the bases empty. No need for base runners, though. He launches that way out to left. Forget it. That's gone for a solo shot, and JD is back within 1. Bottom half of the third, Whitesboro looking for another response. With 2 on and 1 out, Max PULASKI lifts it high out to deep left, carrying Dante Santos with a nice grab to save at least a double, but Ty Montrose tags and scores on the sac fly. It wasn't the prettiest of Whitesboro wins, but they got the job done. Warriors hang on to win 4-2. They'll play 4-seed Auburn on Saturday at OCC in the Class A semifinals. Taking place up in Adams, Class D quarterfinal, 6-seed Brookfield visited 3-seed Belleville Henderson. Top of the first, Bryce Smith singles through the hole in left. Spencer Warner scores. Beavers on top 1-0. Still in the first, Tyler Marshall grounds out to short, but it'll plate another run to put Brookfield up 2-0. And that's all they need. Beavers hang on to beat Belleville Henderson 2-1. They'll face Oriskany in the semifinals at Murnane Field Saturday. Around sectionals today, back in Class A, New Hartford falls to 2-seed Cortland 14-2 to end their run. Cinderella Story VVS has an 11-10 lead over Solvay in Class B. That game was suspended due to darkness in the bottom of the 9th and will be completed tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. In Class C, Adirondack upsets 3-seed Pulaski 4-2. The Wildcats will play 10-seed Bishop Ludden on Saturday at Murnane Field. In Class D, Hamilton falls 3-2 to top seed Lyme. Now, Lyme will take on Morrisville-Eaton, who beat New York Mills 11-1 in Saturday's semifinals. Oriskany will take on Brookfield after handling Mater Dei Academy 11-3. In softball, Class A, New Hartford blanks ESM 3-0. They'll take on JD in the semis on Saturday. Camden tops CBA 9-4. They'll face Auburn. Class C, Notre Dame with another upset, beating Weedsport 6-0. They'll face West Canada Valley in an all-local semifinal as the Indians top Thousand Islands 1-0. Cooperstown and Mount Markham both fell in Class C today. Class D, Hamilton upsets top seed Stockbridge Valley 10-7. They'll play 4-seed Poland in an all-local as the Tornadoes edge DeRuyter 1-0. And in another area semifinal battle, it'll be Oriskany against Brookfield as the Beavers beat Lyme 11-3 and the Skins top Sackett's Harbor 7-4. In the college ranks, after dropping their first game of the NJCAA Division III double elimination tournament, the Herkimer College softball team looked to keep their season and their hopes for a national title alive today. Back to Carrier Park in DeWitt, 4-seed Generals taking on 8-seed Monroe College Bronx. Bottom of the first, Herkimer gets going right away. Whitesboro grad Haley Hunter up, has the bases loaded. She goes inside out with a bloop to right. That drops just fair. One run in, throw home, can't be handled. Two more are going to score, and the Generals grab an early 3-0 lead. To the second, Madison Pupolo is on third. Cassandra Gnobles at the dish. She lays down a bunt, and it's a beauty. She's tossed out at first, but Pupolo scores on the sacrifice. And that would be all Herkimer would need. The Generals take it 4-1 to stay alive for the moment. Now they'd play again this afternoon against 3-seed North Dakota State College of Science. And that's where their run would end. The Wildcats blank the Generals 8-0 to advance, while Herkimer bows out of the tournament and ends their season. Another fantastic year for Coach P.J. Anadio's squad ends at 33-9-1.